The historical concept of Greater Nepal often refers to a nationalistic vision that extends beyond the current borders of Nepal to include territories that were historically significant to its past, particularly areas of present-day India such as Sikkim, parts of Uttarakhand, and regions of West Bengal. This vision is rooted in a complex history marked by cultural richness, territorial conflicts, and the interplay of various kingdoms and empires. Early inhabitants and kingdoms. The history of Greater Nepal can be traced back to ancient times when the region was inhabited by various ethnic groups, including the Kirits, who are believed to have settled in the area around the 7th century BCE. These early inhabitants laid the foundation for the rich cultural and linguistic diversity that characterizes the region today. The Likavi dynasty, which emerged in the 4th century CE, was a significant force in shaping the history of Nepal. They developed a thriving trade network and promoted the spread of Buddhism and Hinduism. The Likavis also contributed to the architectural and artistic heritage of Nepal, with many temples and structures from this period still standing today. The Malla era and cultural flourishing. The Malla kings ruled from the 12th to the 18th centuries and are considered pivotal in the cultural and artistic development of Greater Nepal. This era was marked by the flourishing of art, architecture, and literature, particularly in the Kathmandu Valley. The Malla period saw the construction of iconic structures such as the Durbar squares in Kathmandu, Bhaktapur, and Patan, showcasing intricate woodwork, stone carvings, and unique architectural styles. During this time, the region also became a melting pot of various cultures, with influences from India and Tibet, leading to a rich tapestry of traditions, festivals, and languages. The Mallas were known for their patronage of the arts, and their reign contributed to the development of Nepali music, dance, and crafts. The Gorkha Kingdom and Unification. In the 18th century, King Prithvi Narayan Shah of the Gorkha Kingdom initiated a campaign to unify the various small principalities of Kathmandu Valley and beyond. His vision was to create a single nation, which led to the establishment of modern-day Nepal. This unification process was marked by military conquests and strategic alliances, expanding the territory significantly. The Gorkhas' military prowess was demonstrated during various campaigns, and this period laid the groundwork for the modern state of Nepal. However, the expansion also led to conflicts with neighboring powers, particularly the British East India Company. The Anglo-Nepalese War. The Anglo-Nepalese War 1814-1816 marked a significant turning point in the history of Greater Nepal. Tensions between the British and the Gorkha Kingdom escalated into conflict, resulting in a war that showcased the military capabilities of Nepal. Despite initial successes, the Gorkha forces were eventually defeated, leading to the Treaty of Shigoli in 1815. This treaty resulted in significant territorial losses for Nepal, ceding large areas to British India. Cultural heritage and identity. Despite the territorial losses, Greater Nepal remains a region rich in cultural heritage, with a diverse population comprising various ethnic groups, languages, and religions. The predominant religions, Hinduism and Buddhism, intertwine with indigenous beliefs, creating a vibrant cultural landscape. Festivals, rituals, and traditional arts continue to play a crucial role in the lives of the people, preserving the rich heritage of the region. Modern politics and nationalism. In the 20th century, the political landscape of Nepal underwent significant changes, leading to the end of the Rana autocracy and the establishment of a constitutional monarchy. The rise of political movements and a push for democracy culminated in the declaration of Nepal as a federal democratic republic in 2008. In contemporary times, the concept of Greater Nepal remains a topic of nationalistic sentiment, with some advocating for the recognition of historical claims to territories lost during the colonial period. This vision intertwines with the aspirations of a diverse population seeking to assert their identity and cultural heritage in an increasingly globalized world. Conclusion: the rich history of Greater Nepal is a testament to the resilience and cultural diversity of its people. From ancient kingdoms to modern political movements, the region's historical narrative continues to evolve. Understanding this history is essential for appreciating the complexities of identity, culture, and nationhood in Nepal today. As the country navigates its future, the legacy of Greater Nepal remains an important part of its collective memory and aspirations.
Aftermath of the Treaty of Shigoli marked a significant turning point for Nepal. It ceded substantial territories to the British, including Kumaon and Garhwal. The loss of these lands was a blow to the national pride of Nepal, as it represented the curtailment of its expansionist dreams. The treaty also established a British resident in Kathmandu, which limited Nepal's sovereignty and influenced its internal and external affairs. Reasons for not regaining lost territories: 1. British colonial power. The British Empire was a dominant force in South Asia during the 19th century. Their control over India and the surrounding territories meant that any attempt by Nepal to reclaim lost lands would likely be met with military resistance. 2. Geopolitical changes. The political landscape in the region underwent significant changes following the British colonization of India. New national boundaries were drawn, and the concept of nation-states became prominent. The newly defined borders made it difficult for Nepal to reclaim territories without international diplomatic repercussions. 3. Internal stability. After the Treaty of Shigoli, Nepal faced internal strife and political instability, including the rise of the Rana dynasty, which focused more on consolidating power within Nepal rather than pursuing territorial disputes. 4. Focus on modernization. In the 20th century, Nepal shifted its focus towards modernization and development. The emphasis on building a cohesive national identity and improving internal governance took precedence over territorial ambitions. 5. Diplomatic relations. Over time, Nepal established diplomatic relations with India and other nations, which included mutual recognition of borders. The recognition of the status quo became a crucial aspect of Nepal's foreign policy as it sought to maintain peaceful relations with its neighbors. The history of Greater Nepal is a testament to the complex interplay of military ambition, colonial power, and geopolitical realities. The loss of territory in the early 19th century remains a significant aspect of Nepal's national identity, yet the subsequent focus on internal development and international diplomacy has shaped the country into its modern form. While the dream of Greater Nepal may not have been realized, the rich cultural and historical legacy of the region continues to influence Nepal's identity today.